Lancaster High School.
What's good?
You got the mess? Alright, man. Appreciate it. Good evening. I am Daquan Walsh reporting from 2020 News, first at 6. On today's headlines, it has been discovered that students within Lancaster High School have been in the involvement of the selling and or distribution of prescription drugs and as well as other unknown substances. It is unknown of how many students are involved in the selling and or distribution of these drugs, but our main concern is to get awareness out so that we can prevent a widespread epidemic. And here we have reporter Aaliyah Creighton from the LHS News Board to possibly give us more information on the situation.
Hey, this is Aaliyah on School News, and we have 2 male students who are willing to share information about this sad and tragic event.
Yeah, I heard a rumor going around school that someone was selling drugs. Like, I'm not a big part of that, so I don't know.
How do you feel about this man taking someone's kindness as weakness?
I mean, like, it's real pitiful. It's real pitiful how man these days have scooped to such a low level. Like he just took these people money. Like, they are really thinking that he's sick, and like it's huh? What? Okay. Well, it seems that we have lost connection with Aaliyah, but we will continue along with this situation. So just recently, we have found out that there is a person that we've suspected to be the supplier for these prescription drugs and or other substances. And we have sent a special team of investigators along with the police force to investigate the situation. And this drug dealer could be facing some serious charges. Let's take a look at the investigation.
2020 continues with David Muir.
Tonight, the counterfeit goods in every corner of your home, the smartphones, the bike helmets, the toothpaste, the makeup, and the suburban family about to be stunned by their airbag and our test. We're about to uncover it all.
So we go in at level 10.
Do you have any weapons on you?
9 months after we first began our investigation, 2020 is back in Los Angeles. We wanted to know, are those alleged counterfeit dealers, first arrested as our cameras were rolling, already back on the streets? Just listen to the lead investigator describe who they're after now.
She has a push cart, and she's sold counterfeit pharmaceutical drugs.
A push cart, a tiny little mobile pharmacy. Sound familiar?
She's wearing a red and gray striped shirt with a gray sweatpants.
So she's right outside the market.
That's her little van right there.
Where did she get her hands on it?
Normally like El Salvador or Guatemala.
And is any route like that legal in the United States? No.
And soon we're off. Several cars, one undercover agent will make the buy.
She's right there.
Yeah.
We park about 100 feet away. An investigator tells us the woman went to restock. We wait.
Roger. I should see her any second now. Okay, she's right in front of us. She is pushing 2 fruit boxes.
And look at this tonight. They gave 2020 the undercover video from the LAPD, showing the moment they say the undercover agent buys suspected counterfeit antibiotics from that woman on the street.
The buy's been made.
Let's do it.
We head in, across the parking lot.
Before I 20, can you please show me code 6?
She's gone.
We're actually going northbound about 10 more.
Rush, stay her. Yeah, she's with me.
Investigators say she was trying to slip away to her apartment not far away.
Explain to her that we just saw her go back over there into the courtyard, into the back of the storage unit. I saw you. We have cameras.
No.
Investigators say they find the bag, the medicine that they believe she wheeled right in front of us, a blue bag full of prescription drugs. Most of it, they believe, is counterfeit medication.
What is this?
Terramycin ophthalmic ointment.
It says Pfizer.
Right, exactly. So usually this comes from Central America that they import up here.
So this is not an approved Pfizer manufactured drug here in America.
Exactly.
¿Este medicina es de El Salvador?
Yeah.
¿Es legal? ¿En los Estados Unidos?
No sé.
Tú no sabes.
And you don't know exactly what kind of standards they've done to actually make this or manufacture this down in Central America.
And yet people are buying it on the street for how much?
This is going for about like $40, $50.
And he shows us the potential danger.
Break it away from you, and you see how it breaks. It's not even, and shards of glass can always get inside. We're not even quite sure if this is really a true manufacture of medications.
So this is a prescription anti-inflammatory you'd buy for arthritis.
Correct. You can just get this, walk right around the corner, and inject yourself.
I ask her, is she worried at all about her customers?
¿Tú estás preocupadas para sus clientes? No.
I ask, are you worried about the medicine?
¿Tú estás preocupada sobre esta medicina?
Silence. And if you're feeling at all badly for her, investigators say she's likely part of something much larger. They believe foreign counterfeiters are supplying her. And I ask, how much money does she make in a week?
¿Cuánto dinero en una semana para ti, para esta medicina?
Unos 800, 600 dólares.
800?
She said 800 a week. That's a lie. That's a lie.
How much do you think?
Easy over 1,000 a week. No problem. No problem at all.
It's more than most Americans make.
Suddenly, we notice two men approaching.
David, you want to come over here?
Sure.
Two men who have purchased medicine here before are now back, angry over what they say it did to them.
En su estómago?
He shows us where he had the pain after taking medication.
ABC?
You can hear them saying it's ABC. He pulls his shirt down.
It's ABC. I don't want to be on the ABC.
But we tell him we're there to uncover the possible dangers of counterfeit medicine.
Pero tú necesitas
He decides
medicina?
to keep talking.
I got some injection from here for brain.
No,
expired. It was expired.
He says his friend got an infection.
¿Una infección?
It got inflammation.
Después de la medicina?
Yeah.
We ask this man, who told us to blur his face, what kind of medicine he took.
What type of injection?
Yeah.
Vitamin shot.
And we ask the obvious question.
Why buy drugs on the street?
They're made from Merrick. It's a known company, Merrick.
Merck.
And we tell one of the investigators, the pharmacist, that he thought the medicine was from Merck.
You heard him tell us that the drug was from Merck.
Right.
That's how he knew it was okay.
And it's not. It's not the Merck that you're thinking about. It's counterfeit.
Investigators are now checking out a garage behind the grocery store. You can see children on the street watching all of this unfold. But right over my shoulder is the supermarket here in this central Los Angeles neighborhood. And they're convinced that back here in one of these garages, she has essentially a supply of this medicine that she's selling on the streets.
Go ahead, open it.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Más medicina? ¿De dónde? El Salvador. ¿Y qué tipo de medicina es eso?
Antibióticos.
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics? Wow.
¿Pero es legal en los Estados Unidos?
No, es ilegal.
¿Qué?
Es ilegal.
¿Es ilegal?
So I ask, why sell in the streets?
¿Por qué en las calles de Los Angeles?
She has no answer. Then there's the heat, well into the 90s on the day we were there.
She thinks it's okay in the heat.
¿Crees que está bien que está bien el calor así como está?
No.
No.
Está fuerte.
Yeah, she said it's hot.
What temperature should this be stored at?
It's got to be somewhere between 60 and 75 degrees. If there is antibiotic inside, you may not be getting anything in there because it's all been denatured by the sun.
Essentially baked out of it.
Right.
And along with all of that medicine, the cash.
This is just from today. I mean, that's a lot for 2 hours of work.
Customers drawn to her because much of the medicine is inexpensive.
A lot of people are going to look at her and say, I mean, do you feel sorry for her?
You know, I totally understand what people think and perception, but because she's older, a lot of these folks out here feel safe to approach her and to buy
you think
these.
it's a trust thing.
It's a trust, absolutely.
When we come back tonight, our producers out all across America with prescriptions from their own doctors, those storefronts promising cheaper medicine with Canada in the name. But did any of the drugs we ordered actually come from Canada? And once they arrived, would they pass the test? And later tonight, the counterfeit goods in every corner of your home. The toothpaste.
Had antifreeze.
The airbag we put to the test. Wow! And the makeup. What are you really putting on your face?